Hello. Today I'll talk a bit about beliefs. Quite tired, so not so manic. Or maybe I'll get manic. I don't know. Let's find out. Most beliefs are really the result of suffering. They're a kind of attempt we make to itch certain scratches we have. So, for example, the belief in heaven and hell and a God arises out of our need to feel secure in an inherently insecure world. There is literally, in this life, nothing to grab hold on to. It's all changing, it's all temporal. There is nothing to grab hold on to. And given this state of affairs, we seek to grab hold of stuff. And the way heaven and hell, the particular form that insecurity takes that generates heaven and hell is this fear over what other people will do to us and this distrust we have of ourselves, right? I realise that I don't always act consistently, that I don't always speak consistently, that in a deep fundamental level I realise that I'm not in control of this thing that I call me. And given this awareness, I also know, or kind of have this instinctual belief that I'm not in control of other people and that they're not in control of themselves. And to hide this reality from myself, what I do, I create a kind of mythological structure which I hope will act as a good enough battering stick to get people not to hurt me. This same sense of distrust I have of myself, I project outward. And I know that every man has his price. So I try and come up with the ultimate bribe, right? And the ultimate punishment to get people not to hurt me. And this same thing I try to use on myself, to try and get me to step in line, to toe the line, you know? That's why most people, they just shackle everybody else with the same shackles they have. Let's stare lovingly into your eyes for a bit, like a good old guru. Look at me being a good guru. Yeah. And so this world, right, that is inherently unstable, inherently insecure, we all know we're going to die, and we're scared. We want a big daddy in the sky that's controlling everything and will bring it to a conclusion that's in line with what I want. Because that's why it all comes out of, all these belief structures. I want something that I cannot get. And because I cannot get it, I will construct it. And if it's a fabrication, it's a fabrication. I won't admit that. Of course, here I'm speaking as the people who haven't started to dig the insecure, the ever-changing, evanescent nature of what is. So, we create this big daddy that's controlling everything. There's a good line in a song by Depeche Mode called Precious, I think. And it says of God that he hopes he sees with the same eyes that you see with. And that's what we've done. We're hoping that there is this big overseer that sees us weak and frail, fragile beings, right? Who are ashamed of ourselves. And we hope that there's somebody there to reward us for being a good boy, so that we will be a good boy. And we hope that there's somebody there who's going to punish you for being a naughty boy, because we don't want you to be a naughty boy. And we end up hobbling ourselves. We end up becoming this full vessel that can't take in any more new information because we're scared of this new information. We're scared of novelty, but we're bored at the same time. And we create this God out of that. We keep creating reality as a man. and it's not, my friend. Reality is both good and bad. And it's because both these things are things we've made up to try and protect ourselves from the indifferent nature of what is. Yet this indifference is us. It permeates us in every cell, in every action. It's what's sustaining us as it sustains us, and it's what's going to kill us when we die. Goodbye.